Hey yo, what is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, man, I've got another Touge Racing A-Class tune for you guys here today. Today we have the Focus RS. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button, man, and I should catch you guys after the intro. Alright, so here we are, man. Focus RS 2017. We are running a 799 A-Class tune on this thing, which is actually quite surprising, actually. I thought I had an A800 tune on this, but clearly not. Running in at 384 horsepower and 521 newton meters of torque. As you can see there, you can see I am running an A-Class 800. I don't know why it's 799 on the top there. That's a bit odd, but anyway, we are running that A800. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know why that's done that. But anyway, moving on, man. As you guys know, man, we always start from a conversion swap. We obviously haven't engine swapped this thing. It's also stock drivetrain as well, all-wheel drive. We obviously haven't got the wide body kit on that as well, because obviously Forza Aero. Moving on now to obviously aero and appearance. You guys is actually, you guys know already we're not running the Forza Aero, so obviously not running anything on there at all. Moving on now to your tires and rims. Obviously, we're doing the max grip we possibly can for our Touge racing cars, man. So here we are, race tire compound on the tires. Also got 265mm on the front tires, and on the back as well, 265mm on the back. Rims, obviously you guys can run whatever the hell you guys want to run. If I went with the ADV ones here, with the RS, looks pretty good, man. Not looking too bad at all. Rim size, I've kept with the 19s. 20s look a little bit too big, if I'm honest with you, but that's just me. If you guys want to run the 20s, that's completely up to you. Obviously the track width, we've got max track width on the front and on the back, I believe, as well. We've got the max track width on the back as well as the front to give us obviously that little bit extra width. Now moving on to drivetrain, everything like that. Clutch, race, obviously transmission is going to be race, your driveline race, and obviously your differential. All that stuff is highly important because obviously we need to tune it. So obviously race everything in there. Performance and handling, we've got the brakes, we have is race brakes, we have the race springs and dampeners, we have race anti-roll bars on the front, and obviously race rear anti-roll bars too. Moving on to the roll cage, we have a race roll cage in there as well, just to get that weight up a little bit, and we have a sport weight reduction as well, to make it 1,462 kg of weight. Alright, so now moving on to the engine here. Obviously you guys already know we are running 384 horsepower in our car. So here we are. Obviously we are already not running anything on the intake. We've got stock intake on there, stock fuel system, we have a stock ignition, we got stock exhaust, we have a stock cams and valves here, we also have the race valves itself. Displacement, we have a stock engine block, we have a stock pistons in here, no turbo, stock turbo, race intercooler, we have a race oil and cooling, and obviously I believe we have the race flywheel. So obviously this will bring you up to the 384 horsepower, 521 newton meters of torque with 1,462 kg of weight. Now, as you guys know, man, that is absolutely everything from the internals and externals of the car. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the tune. Alright, so here we are in the tune and setup. We got 16 tire pressure PSI on the front here, and a 15 tire pressure on the back. Gearing, we have a 2.90 final drive. First gear is 3.25. Second gear is 2.13. Third gear is 1.59. Fourth gear is 1.30. Fifth gear is 1.11. And sixth gear is 0.98. Moving on to alignment here, we got a negative 1.0 degree in the front of camber and a negative 0.5 in the back. That is negative 0.5 in the back. Moving on to toe here, we got a 1.0 degree in the front, and in the rear we have a 0.5 in the rear. Moving on to angle here, we've got a 4.0 degree of angle in the front caster. Now, moving on to anti-roll bars, we have 5.11 in the front, anti-roll bar, and in the rear we have a 3.08. Springs, we have 76.4 in the front and a 72.4 in the back. On the ride height, obviously we're going to slam it all the way down, so 11.6 and 12.0 on the ride height, which is all the way to the left, as low as it can possibly go. Dampeners, we have a 4.6 on the front, and on the rear we have a 3.9. Bump stiffness, we got a 4.1 on the front, and on the rear we have a 3.3. Moving on now, obviously we haven't got anything on the aero because we haven't got that Forza front bumper and rear bumper, which is what we don't want. Moving on to brakes as well, here we've got 60% on the brake balance and 140% on the pressure. Now I run so much pressure because obviously when I'm coming up to a corner I like to brake and obviously slow the car down quite a lot. So having that 140 pressure is nice for me. However, if you want to change it, something a little bit different for you, then go ahead and do that. That's absolutely fine. Moving on to differential now, we got 100% on the diff. On the acceleration, deacceleration, we got 0%. Same thing again with the rear, 100% acceleration, 0% deacceleration, and we have the center balance towards the front, which is 20%. Now, that is completely everything for the tune here, guys. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and jump onto a track. Alright, people, so here we are at the track, man. We're about to go ahead and run this quite long track, alright, people? So just so you guys know, if you want to skip along a little bit, just to see what the car actually does around some corners, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, no, this track is quite long, man. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I shall catch you guys after this run. Alright, so I hope you guys all enjoyed that long track right there, bro. There's lots of gameplay in there. Yeah, I love this car, man. It's really great tuned car, everything like that. If you guys think that you guys have can run a better tune or something like that, let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think that I'm doing wrong, everything like that. I'm more than happy to check you guys out with this sort of thing. Obviously, I'm brand new to this touge racing sort of stuff, so obviously any help you guys can swing over my way will be great. But like I said, so far, you know, the tunes ain't too bad, man. The tunes aren't too bad at all, bro. They're getting around the track quite quickly, everything like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed today's video, man. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button, like I said already, man. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I shall catch you guys in the damn next one, bro. Peace.